I wanted to take a minute today to kind of really walk you guys through. So I've sold a couple of my properties in Texas. I got rid of 2 properties in Texas that I had in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I owned them for quite a while. And the main reason why I got into them is I had some pretty continuous problems with some weather issues on these properties. A lot of hailstorms, replacing the roof, just a lot of damage and stuff like that. And the main reason is also my wife's family moved there and moved to Florida. So I've sold a couple of our properties there, and I'm actually been really evaluating some other different rental markets that I'm looking to going into. So I kind of broke down and kind of really looked at and analyzed some of my markets, and want to kind of share some of those with you. So one of the markets that I kind of looked at to basically for cash flow markets, meaning I want to see some really a decrease in the amount of rental listings that are currently up. 2, I want to see that the median rent price is increasing. So maybe it had a little bit of a drop from COVID, but now it's gone up for you guys. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've kind of broken down some of these favorite markets that I have that I'm really looking at. So if any of you guys have any specific details or have connections in these cities, please do DM me. Let me know any experiences you have. So I'm going to kind of walk some of these. So one of the markets I've been looking at is St. Louis, Missouri. So St. Louis, Missouri had a really good decrease in the amount of listings for rental listings in that market, meaning there's a lot of inventory being taken from rental properties. We've seen year over year listings roughly at about a negative 12%, means there's about 12% fewer rentals than there were last year. We've also seen rental income. So the median rental income that maybe during COVID, actually looking at my notes right here, was about $1,350 per month in that St. Louis, Missouri area. And now it's obviously gone up to about $1,450 for that median rent. So very strong market. So I'm looking at and really evaluating St. Louis, Missouri. Another one I'm looking at is Jupiter, Florida. This is one that's kind of really kept my eye. We've seen listings stay about the same, but we've seen the median income kind of come up. So the median rental income, when it kind of dropped down briefly during COVID to about $2,400 a month, it's already back up to about $2,750 per month in Jupiter, Florida. So that's another one. So my in-laws are moving, so that's another one I'm really strongly looking at. The other one I'm really looking at is Tucson, Arizona. I have some connections in Tucson, Arizona. I have family that lives out there. So that market, what I really like about that Tucson market, it's 26% drop in listings for rental properties. Why? Because I'm really looking at a lot of red areas or red kind of cities or close to red cities, or people that are leaving blue states and moving to certain areas in red cities. And Tucson kind of areas, I know everyone says, oh, Arizona's a blue state, but I know so many people here in California that are getting out of California and the craziness we've seen with Newsom and moving to close areas, one of them being that Arizona area. And so one thing I really like about there is a major 26% decrease year over year in listings, and we're seeing strong rental income as well. So rental income has been maintaining about $1,250 per month for that median price. So that's one I'm also looking at. Another one I've been kind of looking at specifically is Cleveland, Ohio, and Cincinnati, Ohio area. I know people are saying, well, it's kind of weird, but one, Ohio obviously is a red area, and 2, believe it or not, Cincinnati is one of the largest economies in the United States. I believe it's the 7th largest economy in the United States. We've seen some fantastic job growth, a lot of great jobs for universities, Kroger's there. So I really like that area, and that's another area I'm looking into. I've seen about a 35% year over year decrease in the rental listings in that particular area. Median rents are about $1,125 to $1,325 for that median house price. Some of the other neighborhoods I'll go into here in a minute that I'm really looking at in Cincinnati in upcoming videos. Another one I really like is Birmingham, Alabama. That one I really like. Major 35%, believe it or not, decrease in rentals listings. And then we've also in Birmingham, Alabama, seen a really big rent increase. It was averaging about $900 median per month, and now it's over about $1,050. So this is another one I'm really on my hot list. And then the last one that's on my hot list is Memphis, Tennessee. My wife and I already own 2 properties out there in Nashville. We're really strongly looking at Memphis. Memphis is a fantastic cash flow market. 47% decrease in listings, meaning there's so much inventory being pulled off that market. They're definitely in a need, and we've seen the median price of that rental is about $1,050. It's gone up from about $900. So one of the things I'm actually going to really start getting into in some investment seminars I'm starting next year is really teaching individuals on how they, for VA and conventional buyers, that they can actually look to pull some equity out of their home, to pull some of this cash out, to then take it and start putting it into some of these different markets. I'm working with a couple companies and real estate companies in these areas to then go ahead and place buyers with them so you can pull some money out, start creating some passive income. So check out, just kind of running through that list again, is St. Louis, Missouri, Jupiter, Florida, Tucson, Arizona, Cleveland, Ohio, Birmingham, Alabama, and Memphis, Tennessee. So take care, guys. Hope that's some good Friday facts for you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.